Alright guys, what is going on? Let's lower that volume way down here. Alright, so as the stream just gets set up, like as the frames get equalized, alright, they are equal. Okay, so here's the thing. We're gonna just take a normal passenger run through Germany today. So if you haven't heard, there is this game called Tourist Bus Sim that's out right now. Well, that just came out last few days ago, and I don't know. It just I'm not interested in getting the game. I feel like I enjoy I enjoy the Bundesliga DLC a lot more than the Tourist Bus Sim. Plus the Tourist Bus Sim's a little bit, I don't know. It's a bit weird, but I don't know. And eventually it just kind of gave me the idea, let's just go back to OG Fernbus. Back in the day where, you know, you didn't have to drive around a football team around Germany or any of that crap. You just drove. You drove passengers. You never met these passengers before. You didn't have the boys. You didn't feel like crap because all the boys were hanging out and you were just sitting up there driving the boys like 6 hours back from you or all that. No, you just drove passengers, and you know, you didn't really get that upset because, well, driving a bus isn't with complete strangers is okay because it's like all the passengers are experiencing the same thing. See what I mean? Tourist Bus Sim now available. 5 times tomorrow you can enter. Oh no, that's probably old though. I wanted to go into mods. God, I'm gonna click every single button but mods before I do this. Okay, so let me just open up the workshop really quick. We're gonna go into the workshop. There are very many skins that we can go for. Auto cars. I might take that one actually. That looks cool. Oh, that's not Finland. That's Finland. Okay, let's do that. What's up with all these steam buses? I want steam buses. I just want to check my game settings. Event frequency is not too high and not too low. Traffic's at 100 though, right? Where's traffic? Traffic density 100. Okay, well, I don't really need to change anything then because I think everything's pretty good there. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna go to a career. start this trip in Dortmund. Oh, we can't. Guess what? We haven't unlocked it yet. That is annoying. So we'll start in Leverkusen. Get rid of that city. Get rid of the city. Okay, well, I could go from Leverkusen to Dortmund. I think we'll do that, actually. And then, on the way to Constance, we'll stop in Mines. And, yeah, then we'll go to Constance. Alright. Our route number is going to be Yep, sounds good. Let me just... Alright, and I want my more desk skin. It's pretty cool. Via hard. Alright, let us start this game. Love this music. So relaxing, but at least this song. Like, some of the Fernbus songs are kind of annoying, but this one I like. For some reason. Wait, we're gonna have a nice day run through Germany. It said 9.5 hours. If we're leaving at like 8, that means probably 9, 10, 11, it's gonna be around 5:30, or like 5:20 by the time we get to Constance. So it's gonna be an all-day drive. I'm not a big fan of all-nighter drives, although I have done all-nighter drives. I personally prefer that if the trip is over, like... If the trip's over 5 hours, I don't like to do an all-nighter. Like, I don't mind, you know, leaving at 9 p.m. and getting to my destination at like 1 a.m. But I'm not a big fan of the all-nighter trip. Or I just wasn't in the mood for it today. I can maybe do an all-nighter occasionally. Alright, here's our bus here. Before we get too far into things, let's just check the chat and the stream info. Thank you for watching, my dude. Let's log in now so we don't have to log in when we get there. Okay, yeah, we leave Leverkusen at 7:55, and we arrive at Dortmund at 9:19, and then we leave at 9:21. Then we get to Mainz at 1:21, and leave at 1:20. And then at 6 p.m., we should be in Constance. It's pretty good. Pretty good on time. There's a gas station right there. Now, how has Dortmund changed? Like, I know, like, now... Oh, wait, we're not in Dortmund. We're in Leverkusen. Yeah, Leverkusen, there's a completely different map. Because, like, the stadium is, like, around, I don't know. But, like, it won't show you the stadium, though. Because, well, it just won't. Alright, when we get out of Dortmund, we gotta remember to go this way. Because I don't want to go this back. I don't want to backtrack. Or I want it to feel like we're not backtracking. We also gotta remember not to get off at this exit. And to take the Cloverleaf into mines. And this is okay, though, because it's like, yeah, that's okay. And then we could take the Autobahn straight down to Constance. How many passengers are we going to bring to... We're picking up 9 in Leverkusen. We're going to drop 6 off in Dortmund and pick 10 up. And in mines, we're going to drop off 8 and pick up 11. And we're going to have 20 in total when we're headed to Constance. So let me just close this bus door. Let's check out the coach. The coach looks good. All right, let's hop in. Alrighty, so I'll turn everything on now, so I do not forget to do it when we get there. Guys, you're gonna want some cool air, aren't you? Alright, it is 16 degrees Celsius outside, though, so it's not too bad. It's a little bit warm, but not you know, super bad or anything. I mean, it is morning. Use the parking brake. Alright, there we go. I'm just gonna completely back out of here, like, why not? And then let me just double check to make sure that we can get through. That's good to see. I don't know which way it says on my sat nav, so I'm just gonna go right, even though I have no idea if that's the correct direction. Let me check the side. I don't even know. Screw it. Nope. This is completely not the correct direction. Okay, guys, you can go. I need to make a full left turn. Full U-turn. Oh, okay. I wasn't tapping the brake there. For some stupid reason. Okay, I can't even tell where, like, these guys are coming from. I can't even see out that window. Which means I'm gonna get hit at some point or another. Alright, coming from that direction. Oh wow, we're gonna have to go straight over the this highway. To get to our first destination. Why are you slowing down? You nearly made me miss that light, douchebag. get your luggage on board. Alright, let's start off.
Fährt dieser Bus auch in meine
This
Richtung?
bus bounce my direction. It sure is.
Hi, fahren Sie in meine Richtung?
Yes,
Auf
that's
geht's.
right.
Grüezi, mein Ticket.
That is correct.
Vielen Dank.
Oh. We checked that guy.
Ciao,
We didn't
das
check
Ticket.
this guy.
Bitte schön.
Yes, we are going there.
Das Ticket.
We are going there.
Hallo, mein Ticket.
Yep.
Danke. Servus. Fahren Sie aufwärts.
Moin, ich würde gerne ein Ticket.
We want to go to Constance. We want to go to Constance. Don't worry, we will take you to Constance.
Mahlzeit, mein Ticket. Vielen Dank.
They all disappeared. Of course,
Richtig. Ciao.
you sure are right.
Grüezi. Ist das gültig? Dankeschön. Hallo, bin ich hier richtig?
No, you are not
Nee,
right.
das falsche
Ich
Ticket.
würde gerne ein
You
Ticket.
want to go to Dortmund. This is your lucky day. Because we can get you there.
Auf geht's.
Tag, ich würde gerne ein Ticket
You want to go
kaufen.
to Mines. Alright, well, I'm taking you to Mines, so don't worry. Don't sweat it, I'm taking you to Mines. It's all good.
Sehr freundlich.
Alright. We checked you in, but... oh. We got everyone's luggage in already. Alright. Come on, door. Close already. Alright, well... It's a nice, hot day. Everybody's on the coach. Just waiting for departure. Alright. You guys know, right? Alright. Let's, let me just leave the coach for a second, guys. Alright, well, I can just skip time. Then I could start the route. Start the ride. And I'm just gonna, before we go, you know, it's not even time to go yet. Show you the outside of the bus. Doesn't it look gorgeous? It looks great. Everything's on.
Hallo und herzlich willkommen bei Flixbus. Wir freuen uns, dass ihr an Bord seid und wir gemeinsam unser heutiges Reiseziel ansteuern. Bevor wir richtig in Fahrt kommen, hier ein paar Hinweise. Uns im Bus gilt die gesetzliche Anschnallpflicht. Bitte schnallt euch deshalb während der gesamten Fahrt an. In den Sitztaschen vor euch findet ihr unsere Bordkarte mit weiteren Sicherheitshinweisen und Infos zu unserem Snack- und Getränkeangebot. Eine Toilette befindet sich im hinteren Einstiegsbereich. Surfen will, wählt sich einfach in unser WLAN-Netz ein. Unser Reisetipp fürs Internet? Schaut doch mal auf unserer Facebook-Page vorbei. Unser Team freut sich riesig über eure Likes und Nachrichten. Sollte euer Akku zur Neige gehen, kein Problem. Viele unserer Sitze sind bezeichnet. Für und die gesamte Fahrt über nutzen. Nächste Fahrt auch gleich mobil buchen wollt, holt euch einfach unsere App und profitiert von exklusiven Online-Angeboten. Auf flixbus.de stehen täglich brandaktuell alle Infos und Städteverbindungen für euch bereit. Natürlich wollen wir unseren Service ständig weiter verbessern. Für Feedback zu eurer Fahrt nutzt bitte den Fragebogen, den wir euch per E-Mail zuschicken. Wir danken für eure Aufmerksamkeit und wünschen eine entspannte Fahrt und viel Spaß an Bord bei Flixbus. Hello and welcome to Flixbus. We're glad to have you on board and that we can get you to your favorite destination today. Before we set off, we would like to share some information about the journey. The wearing of seatbelts is compulsory on board the bus. Therefore, please keep your seatbelt fastened throughout the entire journey. In the seat pocket instructions and details.
Nordeste.
There's a restroom located in the rear boarding area. Onboard Wi-Fi network. If your battery runs out, no problem. Many of our seats are equipped with power outlets, which are marked accordingly. If you would like to book your next journey while you're on the road, simply download our app onto your smartphone so you can take advantage of our many exclusive online discounts. For more information, simply visit flixbus.com or get in touch with us on Facebook. Of course, we're always striving to improve our service. Please use the questionnaire we send you by email to give us feedback about your journey. You can also use it to share your suggestions, ideas and requests. We are always ready to assist. And now, we can finally set off. Thank you for listening. We hope you have a relaxing journey and enjoy traveling with Flixbus.
How are we getting to Dortmund? We're getting on the Autobahn, of course. Don't worry, we will be on that Autobahn shortly enough. Now I don't know whether we should take that on the way back. I think we might take it on the way back, but I'm not sure yet. We might just go take the one. Wow, someone accidentally posted 2 traffic lights there. Bad copy trip down to where we're going. Wow, it's another Nordesting. Time to overtake it. This isn't our exit. We're supposed to be at Dortmund at 9:20, so we need to hurry it up for here. Personally, I don't like to keep cruise control on because there's no objective to save fuel or anything because there's no money on the line. Wait, no, okay, screw it. We're getting off at this exit, aren't we? Yeah, we are, so we gotta stay here. Whoa! What's up with these lane shifts, my dude? all of these lights are timed. That is amazeballs. Now I can go through 2 lights rather than through just 1, and then the next. This is absolutely perfect. Now we get the left turning light as well. Oh my god, I nearly messed that up. Bad. Nearly messed that up. I mean, we as Mönchengladbach, didn't we like drive up to Dortmund, or was that Leverkusen? That was it. Dusseldorf is pretty close too. Like that's like a 20-minute drive from Mönchengladbach. Guys, this is the bus to be on. Although the passengers that are not getting off right now have to literally... The passengers that have been on with me and aren't getting off here have to like backtrack all the way back past Leverkusen where we started. It's all good. Get your luggage on board. Why is no one getting off? We're supposed to let 6 people off. Oh, for some reason they've disappeared. Oh, these are the guys that got off. So the guys with the luggage got off.
Bin ich hier richtig? Dankeschön.
Okay, now I get it. Yeah, see that girl got
Hallo,
off.
bitte sehr. Vielen Dank.
Guten Tag. Sie wollen Ciao.
Tag, fahren Sie in meine Richtung? Cool. Servus, das Ticket, sehr freundlich.
Salut, fahren Sie in meine Richtung? Cool.
Yep.
Salut, das Ticket, sehr freundlich.
You don't have baggage. Alright.
Hallo, könnte ich bitte ein Ticket bei Ihnen
You go
kaufen?
to Constance. Yep, we will take you to Constance.
Dankeschön.
Guten Tag. Fahren Sie in meine Richtung? Ach, nee, jetzt.
Hey, salut, fahren Sie in meine Richtung? Auf geht's.
Guten Tag. Ich hoffe sehr freundlich.
Hallo, bin ich hier richtig?
There's always
Dankeschön.
There's always one. There's always one that doesn't know where he's going.
Ich fahre dann mit dem nächsten Bus.
Always one.
Hallo und herzlich willkommen bei Flixbus. Wir freuen uns, gemeinsam unser heutiges Reiseziel ansteuern. Bevor wir richtig in Fahrt kommen, hier ein paar Hinweise. Auch bei uns im Bus gilt die gesetzliche Anschnallpflicht. Bitte schnallt euch deshalb während der gesamten Fahrt an. In den Sitztaschen vor euch findet ihr unsere Bordkarte mit weiteren Sicherheitshinweisen und Infos zu unserem Snack- und Getränkeangebot. Eine Toilette befindet sich im hinteren Einstiegsbereich.
But like, oh, Snapalicious.
Wer kostenlos surfen will,
it's
wählt sich
weird
einfach
how,
in
like,
unser
the same
WLAN-Netz ein.
the same
Unser Reisetipp
duplicate
fürs
characters have
Internet?
the
Schaut
exact
doch mal
same
auf
clothing
unserer
on.
Facebook-Page
It's
vorbei.
like,
Unser Team freut sich riesig über eure Likes und Nachrichten.
I gotta see
Sollte
whether
euer Akku zur Neige gehen, kein Problem. Viele unserer Sitze sind
It's
mit
like if you
Steckdosen
look at this
ausgestattet
avatar,
und
he's
entsprechend
always got a
gekennzeichnet.
red tank
So
top
könnt ihr
and
euer
blue
Smartphone
and
die
black
gesamte
shorts.
Fahrt über nutzen.
However,
Wenn ihr
you
eure
go
nächste
around
Fahrt
to
auch
the
gleich
to a
mobil buchen
duplicate of
wollt,
this character,
holt euch einfach
and he's
unsere
also
App
wearing a
und
red
profitiert
tank
von
top and
exklusiven Online-Angeboten.
Alright, well, we gotta get ready to go, because it is getting close to
Alle
departure.
Infos und Städteverbindungen für euch bereit. Natürlich wollen wir unseren Service ständig weiter verbessern. Für Feedback zu eurer Fahrt nutzt bitte den Fragebogen, den wir euch per E-Mail zuschicken. Wir danken für eure Aufmerksamkeit und wünschen eine entspannte Fahrt und viel Spaß an Bord bei Flixbus. Hello and welcome to Flixbus. We're glad to have you on board and that we can get you to
Next
your favorite
stop is
destination
Mines.
today. Before we set off, we would like to share some information about the journey. The wearing of seatbelts is compulsory on board the bus. Therefore, please keep your seatbelt fastened throughout the entire journey. In the seat pocket in front of you, you will find our information card containing further
That was
snacks
bad
and beverages. There's a restroom located in the rear boarding area. If you would like to browse the internet free of charge, simply log on to our onboard Wi-Fi network. If you problem, many of our seats are equipped with power outlets which are marked accordingly. If you would like to book your next journey while you're on the road, simply download our app onto your smartphone so you can take advantage of our many exclusive online discounts. For more information, simply visit flixbus.com or get in touch with us on Facebook. Of course, we're always striving to improve our service. Please use the questionnaire we send you by email to give us feedback about your journey. You can also use it to share your suggestions, ideas and requests. We are always ready to assist. And now, we can finally set off. Thank you for listening.
I mean, we've already
hope
set
you have-
off, though, so... Yeah, he's a bit late on that one. Yeah, we're headed to this Autobahn. We're gonna just go the way it says, because I don't know about going that way.
A relaxing journey and enjoy traveling with
All that
Flixbus.
backtracking, but still. It's all good. Wow, this asphalt's really new and beautiful. Straight to that right. No, we're stopping. soon as I want to pass, that guy moves over, meaning that I could have gone a little extra distance without slowing down. Sec. Alright, let's get going. Never get to actually see like the approach from here going into Mönchengladbach and past there and all that. This is the exit for Mönchengladbach. We really don't get to go any farther than this because if we're coming from this direction, we get off here, and if we're coming from the opposite direction, we get off here. So it's like we never get to see this stretch of highway right here between Dusseldorf and Leverkusen. Until the next exit. That's all. We come from Mönchengladbach, we always come from that road right there. We get on there, on this ramp, right there. Yeah. No one's coming on that ramp though for some reason. Remember, we've done this we've done this drive almost every other, because I think we went like a month without, over a month without doing this drive, because we had like one game where we had to go the opposite direction, then we went to Leverkusen, we didn't take the Autobahn, but yeah, pretty much otherwise every other week, every other Saturday morning, we've driven this road in our Bundesliga profile, and passed by Leverkusen Park as we drove past, by the way. Except for that one time where we went to Leverkusen Park, in which case we didn't take the Autobahn. No, you're not. I'm in the left lane, and yet you are overtaking me. Okay, don't worry. We'll get some speed up. It'll be worth being in the left lane and slowing these other guys down. Just give me a second to do this. Or not. Okay, we are speeding up past him. Again, I need to do the lane shift. I need these lane shifts. They happen all all time. Okay, everyone's in these two lanes for some reason. No one's really in that lane. Well, now I see someone. That's about it, though. And it's 80 through this clover leaf. Yeah. Let's go. Don't you just hate when the when you're driving through the clover leaf and the speed limit goes down to 80? Come on, 80? Why? Just why? Drivers. It's like, so if you don't know what these like plates are, they're like the first letter of each plate. So like that plate said SG, so whatever SG stands for, that's the city where that tractor was registered. By tractor I mean the truck. That's like the fancy terminology for this sort of vehicle. Actually, I think they're commonly known as tractor trailers in the US, because they look more like tractors in the US, whereas here they kind of just look like train. They look like the front of a train car or something like that. Constance afterwards. You know, Constance is a very nice city. Why do I want to go to Constance so bad, you may ask? Well, Constance is just beautiful, I guess. It's right on the border between Germany and Switzerland. It's called the Bodensee. That's like a body of water that's right near Constance. A lot different than a lot of other cities, which are just like, you know, main cities. This is kind of like, it's not like Selin or Stralsund, to where, although we should go to Stralsund and Selin, because I haven't been there in a while and I really enjoy driving through there. So we should try to pay a visit to Stralsund and Cellen because I really enjoy the bridge over Stralsund to get to Cellen is absolutely amazing. We've been to Usedom. Usedom's okay. It's more you get that kind of old town feel when you get to Usedom. Usedom's kind of boring though. Stralsund and Cellen though are very nice. I have to say, and they're like nice little, somewhat beach destinations, but I'm not exactly sure about it. And we're gonna make sure that we do not get off at the next exit, and that we keep going straight. Come on, bus. Come on. Why? Stop choking on me, bus. Stop choking on me. Stop it. I mean, these guys in the middle lane are going much faster. Plus, we're not getting off here. This is just to prove a point. We're not getting off here. Oh, wait, I'm not even gonna switch lanes because we're still trying to overtake here. Construction. How slow to go in the construction zone? 80. Alright, that's manageable. I need to get in that lane. Blocking everyone that wants to overtake. Although, how long is this construction zone? I don't think it's that far, is it? It is pretty far, so I prefer to move over at the next chance I get. Should be right now. So that I can get a few vehicles overtaken if they want. Or at least, if they don't overtake, just don't be limited to my speed. There we go. We got one taker. I like how it's not like only the local plates, so it's not like you drive through Frankfurt, you see only Frankfurt plates. Like you see local plates, you see far away plates, you might even see a Switzerland plate. A lot more, I don't know, it's a lot better than like you drive through Germany, I only see German plates, or it's like I drive through France, I only see French plates, or if I just entered France from Germany, it's only German plates trying to get to Germany, whereas you might see the odd Swiss or Austrian plate now that they're in the game, which I find to be a very good addition to the game. Alright, passengers, so in case you didn't know, we are only 80 kilometers away from Mainz, even though we aren't supposed to arrive for another 2 hours. We are going to be arriving in less than 1 hour, so if you have any relatives that are picking you up from the bus station, you know, by car or anything like that, just make sure to let them know that we're going to be a little bit early, probably about an hour early, maybe less, maybe more than an hour early, so just to let them know, so that, you know, you're not waiting out there in the 18-degree heat for the next, like, 2 hours, just want to make sure that you guys are in cars with AC. Wait a minute. If it's 18 degrees Celsius, then why are these guys in heating? First off, why is it 18 degrees Celsius in the middle of summer? Isn't that cold? Like, I feel like it would be at least like 23 or something, maybe even 22. I don't know, maybe does it even get that hot? How warm does it get in Germany? I feel like in the summer it would get a lot warmer than 18 degrees Celsius. I mean, what is that like? That's like, I think that's like 68 degrees Fahrenheit. That seems a bit cool. I don't know, maybe that's the case. I don't know, I feel like though it would be like 18 degrees Celsius in like April or May, not June. I feel like by June it would get into the 20s or something. Maybe it's because we haven't gotten to Constance yet. Maybe once we take a short little drive, maybe I don't know, but it's still like 18 degrees Celsius. So it's not that cold out. I mean, it's not that warm out, so they can survive without, you know, they can survive. There's not going to be any mad sweaters. You know, sweaty Twitch streamers are going to be the only people sweating on this bus. No one else should be sweating today. Considering it's 68 degrees Fahrenheit outside, and I have the aircon at like 70, I have at like 78. Where does this ramp go? Oh, that ramp, that's the ramp we would have gotten off on it if we would have taken that side road, which we didn't. We are the next exit, so we need to get moving over. How far are we though? We're actually not that far. So I'm gonna ease off the gas pedal a little bit because I know I got no drivers in front of me that aren't gonna speed up that much. So we'll stick it to like 85 because we're getting off. So it's not that big of a loss or anything. We are really early. We are an hour and a half early. Well, we're not an hour and a half early yet because we haven't gotten there yet. So we're probably gonna end up like an hour 20 early, maybe an hour. I don't know yet. We'll see what happens when we get there. I also take each curve. I hope not. I don't take each curve. Why do they have to comment about everything you do? Why can't you just why can't it be like this? You're randomly driving down the road. Okay? You're driving down the Autobahn. Someone uses the toilet.
Machen wir auch mal Pause?
Are we making a rest as well? I'll take a rest before we leave. So, like, we'll leave late, basically. You'll see what I mean. We're gonna go find a place to, like, pull over in mines. Like, I'll figure a place. Where should we go in mines? We'll go up into town. Like, maybe right there or something, and then we'll take a little pause there for you boys. I completely forgot about resting. I'm used to being in the Bundesliga DLC. The boys don't need a break. If they need a break, they get up and... I completely forgot red lights existed. Get your luggage on, everyone getting off, get your luggage. Make the whole transition bit.
Grüezi, bitte sehr.
Alright.
Danke
92 to Constance.
Servus. Ich hoffe auch
92
Mahlzeit.
to
Bin ich hier
Constance.
richtig?
Let's go.
Moin, ich hoffe, ich bin wohl. Moin, Sie wollen bestimmt mein Ticket. Cool.
Mahlzeit. Hier, vielen Dank.
Ciao, es geht ciao.
Hallo, hier ist mein Ticket. Danke sehr.
Moin, Sie wollen bestimmt mein Ticket.
Grüezi, mein Ticket? Dankeschön.
Servus, ich hoffe, ich bin hier richtig. Ciao.
There's that. These guys are getting on. Right, guys. This is the last crowd headed to Constance. Let us start the ride here. Alright. Let's go and... Close that door. Close that door. And let us get out of here. So we're gonna go... We're gonna go up into Central Mines. We're gonna go straight. We're not gonna turn left. Or something. I don't know how to get on this, though. That's the problem. I need to be able to get on this. And then, you know, turn left and then left. Yeah, we need to make a full-on U-turn here. So that's not going to be too easy.
und herzlich willkommen bei Flixbus. Wir freuen uns, dass ihr an Bord seid und wir gemeinsam unser heutiges Reiseziel ansteuern. Bevor wir richtig in Fahrt kommen, hier ein paar Hinweise. Auch bei uns im Bus gilt die gesetzliche Anschnallpflicht. Bitte schnallt euch deshalb während der gesamten Fahrt an. In den Sitztaschen vor euch findet ihr unsere Bordkarte mit weiteren Sicherheitshinweisen und Infos zu unserem Snack- und Getränkeangebot. Eine Toilette befindet sich im hinteren Einstiegsbereich. Wer kostenlos surfen will, wählt sich einfach in unser WLAN-Netz ein. Unser Reisetipp fürs Internet? Schaut doch mal auf unserer Facebook-Page vorbei. Unser Team freut sich riesig über eure Likes und Nachrichten. Sollte euer Akku zur Neige gehen, kein Problem. Viele unserer Sitze sind mit Steckdosen ausgestattet und entsprechend gekennzeichnet. So könnt ihr euer Smartphone die gesamte Fahrt über nutzen. Wenn ihr eure nächste Fahrt auch gleich mobil buchen wollt, holt euch einfach unsere App und profitiert von exklusiven Online-Angeboten. Auf flixbus.de stehen täglich brandaktuell alle Infos und Städteverbindungen für euch bereit. Natürlich wollen wir unseren Service ständig weiter verbessern. Für Feedback zu eurer Fahrt nutzt bitte den Fragebogen, den wir euch per E-Mail zuschicken. Wir danken für eure Aufmerksamkeit und wünschen eine entspannte Fahrt und viel Spaß an Bord bei Flixbus. Hello and welcome to Flixbus. We're glad to have you on board and that we can get you to your favorite destination today. Before we set off, we would like to share some information about the journey. The wearing of seatbelts is compulsory on...
So we need to unlock and open the doors for the boys so they can get their break. Right here, right next to Broker's Casino, whatever it's called. And then we need to go check and make sure that everybody is on. Are you boys all on? And girls. Don't forget about the girls. Don't forget about that. Check you, and we didn't check James. Alright, we checked everyone. Everybody is on the bus. Now...
Entschuldigung, wo sind wir hier eigentlich?
To do in 4 hours sounds like a good idea. I can do 400 kilometers in 4 hours. Please, I've done nearly 700 kilometers in less than 6 hours. I think I can do 400 kilometers in under 4 hours. Guys from Nuremberg. That's pretty sick. how close I got. I can't make this up. Look how close I was to hitting him. Just look at that. That was really flipping close. That was like... my front grille probably just tapped it. And that was it. Sorry, dude. Oh, rip. We're going. See, now I have an actual, like, view of how far away certain people are from me. Rather than it being like, well... rather than being like, well, round the bend, has to slam on his brakes to make sure I don't crash into some guy. Hey, this guy's from... oh, I don't know where he's from. I don't know where. It says K, but I don't know what K stands for. Karlsruhe, perhaps? No. I mean, KA is castle, but I don't know. Karlsruhe might be something else. Karlsruhe might be KAR. Oh, shoot. Shoot, we're going way too fast through here. That's better. Bro, that's not a good view. I need to first need to stop successfully. That, and now we're good. Until we get to the Autobahn. When we get to the Autobahn entrance, we get on the Autobahn. Simply enough. Straight from the left turn lane. Alright, 300 kilometers to go, 3.5 hours to go. of driving before we leave. So try to be on time for this, alright guys? Don't worry, we'll be on time. Probably gonna see a lot. Passing by a mega bus here. So guys, I know I said I was going to do some Euro Truck today, but I don't know. I might not. If I do a Euro Truck, I might not stream it. I don't know what I'm going to do. I probably won't. Registering the same say, he doesn't care. The AI coaches, though, don't have registration plates, which is completely unrealistic. So all vehicles should have registration plates. Unless that's like a bug or something that they have, that the developers haven't gotten to. Maybe they were like, they didn't think it was that important. Maybe they thought it would like take too long to code it. Maybe it wouldn't work. That I don't know what they were thinking. They were going through that thought process. This is the Stuttgart. We are passing by the Stuttgart Stadium at this time. Passing by the zoological zoo. Just call it zoo. That's what we call it here. We don't need to call it the zoological gardens. This is a left lane merge shift thing. I'm stupider. Oh, and now there's construction on this as well. I have to slow down to 60 and more because I don't want to end up, you know, going in the opposite lane on this. Oh, and now it goes up to 80. What is up with this construction? Why does it exist? Oh, wow, your guys aren't working. Wow. Those guys are taking a long weekend off from the job. Because it's 3:20 in the afternoon and, well, there's nobody. Curious to know when rush hour is in Europe. Like, I feel like rush hour is a lot different because if you don't know, in America, it's like rush hour begins at like 6:30 in the morning or something, and then it ends at like 9. And then the second rush hour starts at like 3:30, 4 o'clock, and it ends at about 6:30, I think. You know, there's still traffic leading into 7 o'clock. But it's not that bad, because everyone's making it. Actually, normally by 6, you know, it personally ends, I think. But I'm not exactly too sure. Switzerland drivers headed home on a Friday afternoon, maybe for a long business trip. I've seen the popularity in like trips that, you know, people leave in the middle of the week and then they come back on Friday or Saturday. Those kind of trips are also popular in America, at least. I don't care who I cut off there. I don't care who I cut off. That was absolutely freaking stupid. I slowed down to 35 kilometers an hour, which is about 20 miles an hour. 20 miles an hour just to freaking get stopped by him. And now I just crashed into that red van. You don't slow down when the lanes, you don't slow down when the lanes, you know, open up. You slow down when the lanes merge. Like, why are people that stupid? not how traffic works. Traffic slows down when there are too many vehicles in a small space. Not when there are too few in a very large space. And of course, guess what? More construction! Yay! But yeah, as I was saying, there are all these, you know, there are like the popular versions of trips. So like, I think the most popular is the weekend trip, because it's like, you can do them whenever, if you do a Monday to Friday job, you can do it whenever you want. Leave on, if it's a long trip, leave Friday evening. If it's a short trip, you know, leave early on Saturday. And if it's, okay, and if it's a long trip, you would leave like Friday after work. If it's a really long trip, you could take Friday off, possibly Monday, and then, you know, you leave Friday evening and you come back on Sunday evening. Those are like the popular kind of trips. Or if it's a close, you might leave at some time on Saturday, like even, you know, 2 p.m. on Saturday and come back at 2 p.m. on Sunday. That's still a weekend trip. Or there's like the week-long trips where it's like people either leave on Friday, Saturday, or Sunday, and then they come back on Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. So for example, if someone went on a trip from Saturday to Saturday, or something, and then there's like those half-week trips, and I think the most popular half-week trip is, I don't think it's popular for people to like leave on Sunday and come back on like Tuesday or Wednesday. I don't think that's popular. I think the most popular is like leaving on Wednesday and coming back Friday or Saturday. I don't know why, but I guess it just appeals for people to like have a vacation and then get more vacation rather than having a weekend and then getting your vacation. Like, people would rather come back from vacation and have more time off rather than have time off, then go on vacation, and then go straight back to work. I guess that's why. Another and for people that, you know, don't work regular Monday to Fridays.
Ist der Fahrer betrunken oder warum fahren wir so?
There's also the kind of trip where people just, if you don't work on Monday, like, let's say you work in, like, retail, or maybe, you know, you don't work a blue-collar job. You work a no-collar job, let's say. And, you know, you don't work Monday to Friday. You might work on Wednesdays, Saturdays, and Mondays every single week, on Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday. So let's say that you, after work on Wednesday, you left for a trip, and then you got back, and then maybe you work Saturday nights, so you get back on Sunday, Wednesday, Saturday before your night shift, or something. Now for Europe, I don't know how that works, because it's like, the work week is Monday to Friday, I know that. In Europe, at least. I know in some places it's like Tuesday to Saturday or something. I know it's Monday to Friday, I just know that, like, Europe has a lot of days off. Like, in America, like, even if it's a holiday, people still work, alright? There are, like, restaurants that open on Thanksgiving Day, so that, you know, people can enjoy a nice meal, they don't have to cook, they can just get, you know, 20 family members to a restaurant on Thanksgiving Day. Now, Thanksgiving, in case you don't know, it's a holiday in the U.S. I think Canada also celebrates it too, but I'm just talking about the American version of it. No, Canada celebrates it, but not at the same time as America. So I'm talking about the American Thanksgiving, not about the Canadian Thanksgiving, okay? So, in America, everyone celebrates Thanksgiving. Whether you're Catholic, atheist, Jewish, Muslim, whatever, you still celebrate Thanksgiving. Now, of course, there's a little bit of religious background to how you celebrate, but but everyone celebrates. Because Thanksgiving is a non-religious holiday. Thanksgiving is the celebration of the pilgrims coming in from the Mayflower and just having a grand old time on Thanksgiving Day. Oh man, you should have let me know about going this way instead. Now we have to take a side road because I wasn't paying attention and we could have just gone that way. Otherwise, we'd go straight to Basel. Alright, yeah, but I was talking about Thanksgiving. It's like everyone celebrates Thanksgiving, so that's why it's so popular. You know, Christmas, only the Catholics celebrate it. Passover, only the Jews celebrate it. As well as Hanukkah. You know, Catholics don't celebrate that. And there aren't as many Jews and Muslims as there are, you know, Christians in the US, so it's like, but at the same time, it's not as popular as Thanksgiving. Everybody celebrates Thanksgiving. Like, literally, if you live in a big city and you want to get to a relative's house for a Thanksgiving, please do not leave between the hours of 11 a.m. and 1 p.m. Please do not leave that. Please leave before then if you can. If you have to leave between the hours of 11 a.m. and 1 p.m., be prepared to sit in about 3 hours of traffic. Everybody leaves their house. Everyone goes on the highways and everything and just gets stuck in a big old nice juicy traffic jam. And, you know, Thanksgiving, and everyone you know, people know about this. People know that between the hours of 11 and 1 on Thanksgiving Day, that there's going to be a lot of traffic. So how do most people react to that? They leave the day before. And the day before Thanksgiving is the most traveled day in the U.S. Not necessarily driving, but of course, if you're going to the airport, you're gonna have to get picked up by relatives, so that kind of affects the traffic a little bit. But yeah, most traveled day of the year in the US. What's the most traveled day of the year in Europe? I don't know when, but European rush hour, I feel like the first rush, I don't feel like there's a big rush hour because I know most people in Europe take public transport. Most people in America drive because most people can't get where they need to get via public transport. Considering I live in an area where the public transport's pretty limited. We have public transport, but it's like just buses and all that. And it's not convenient at all. Like if I wanted to catch one of these buses, I'd probably have to walk like 4 hours. Like I don't have the time and energy to go to find one of these buses. I have to drive. Now, of course, I can't drive for another like 6 months. It's 6 months, right? Yeah, it's 6 months. So I won't have to worry about that. But once I start driving in 6 months or so, or a little more, I don't know how long, I will have to drive because I can't take public transport. The nearest trains, I mean, I have a train station, but it just goes to New York. And from there, I mean, you can catch the Amtrak, but at the speed of the Amtrak, you might as well just freaking drive. It's not like Europe where we have trains going at 150 miles an hour. You know, these trains are going, like, sometimes they're only going 50 or 60. And they're making these frequent stops, whereas in a car, you can go 75 miles an hour. Comparing that to Europe, 75 miles an hour is about 115 or 110 kilometers an hour. I think it's about 115. And in Europe, if you take the train, it goes 150 miles an hour, most cars don't go 150 miles an hour. In the U.S., most cars stop at like 130, well, or 140. Now, of course, you could travel faster than what your NPH gauge says. You can drive faster. You can go over the speedometer gauge. But you would have to bear in mind that you wouldn't know if you were going 180 miles an hour, you would still think you were going 140 in a car. Plus, I don't think anybody wants to drive 180 miles an hour. I feel like you can save those speeds for the train. Which there are plenty of them out here in Western Europe. When you get to Eastern Europe, there's not really that many. In Eastern Europe, you either have to take a car or a bus. There aren't really many trains. There are trains, but they're really few. And where my family is from in Eastern Europe, I mean, I have family in Italy and Eastern Europe, but in Eastern Europe, the area where my family came from, there's no trains. Okay, there's no trains. They live on an island, for Christ's sake. There's no train. There's probably a bus. There's almost definitely a bus. A bus that comes from, the nearest major city. There are bus services, but there is no train. It's an island. And on islands, there aren't any trains. The island is connected to the mainland by bridge that you can drive over. And buses drive over it, and some cars. I feel like trucks also drive over that. Trucks have to drive over it, though, because they have to deliver stuff. Because you can't deliver by train, because there is no train. I wish it was this light out at 5 p.m. still. But no, now the sun starts setting, like, the sun's already down. It's already, like, dark before 5 where I live. It's annoying. Really annoying. Oh snap, we're getting on the highway. That's why most people drive, just because it's so much easier. I mean, there are Greyhound coaches, which I feel like if you want to go a long distance, I feel like the coach is a lot better, because especially if you live in, like, near a big city. Like, I think we all live near big cities, though. Unless you live in, like, Texas, then you might live, like, 4 hours from the nearest big city. But I feel like most of you guys live at least an hour away. Like, I know I live about an hour away from downtown Manhattan. Wow, okay. Some guy's engine combusted because they weren't paying attention and they crashed the side rail. Okay, then. Yeah, so, I mean, I have a train station nearby. Like, I can just drive 15 minutes, and there's a train that takes you to downtown New York, and from there, you can catch a bus. There's no bus from where I live to downtown Manhattan. You have to take a train or something. Wow. These are some really, really, really not so spacious lanes here. Whoa.
Kein Alkohol am Steuer.
I'm not drinking and driving. I'm driving. That's it. Yeah, how are coaches in Europe? Like, we're driving a coach right now in game Europe. is like the main line. Eurolines and Flixbus is kind of grown, because I know you can get a Flixbus from London. London will take you over the Channel Tunnel and bring you to, you know, somewhere else, like Germany or something. I know we got those kind of coaches from the Victoria coach station in London. Flixbus is most prominent in Germany and Austria and a little bit in France, but I think it's this is mainly a German company. Now, I don't think they offer services to Constance. The Alps. It's a lane shift. I gotta get this lane. How are they? Just let me know. I know trains are a lot better though, but I mean, I wouldn't say flying is best, because I feel like flying is for people that are in way too big of a rush to get where they need to get. I feel like if I went to Europe, I wouldn't, you know, like let's say I wanted to go from, let's say, London to Paris. Let's not say that, because I know there's already the Eurostar. Yeah, I think is it the Eurostar? Yeah, it is the Eurostar. The Eurostar that goes between those two cities. I already know that. So let's say that I'm in Frankfurt, Germany. I want to go to, let's say I want to go from Frankfurt to, this is hard. You know what, screw Frankfurt. Let's go from Amsterdam. And from Amsterdam, we're gonna go to Vienna. I'm not gonna fly that. I would probably take a train or a bus or something else. If only you could like rent a car and drive that. But you can rent. I think you can rent a car. I'm not exactly sure though. I think this is the home stretch. Merged over a while ago. Whoa, that was close. All right, we gotta slow down here as we enter Constance. Or not. Now we're slowing down. Yeah, there we go. There's a speed change. Wow, and with that, we are on time. So taking that rest break and wasting like an hour in mines was actually a good idea, because now enjoy Constance because it's like the continuation of the highway. So it's like you don't just see, you know, the cars and the box trucks and the vans. You also see the coaches, because there's no difference between this road that we're on right now and the Autobahn 5. So it's like trucks also spawn on this part. They don't go onto the highway, but at least at least you can see that there was a tractor trailer behind me, right behind me, and all that fun stuff. I don't know where he's going to go. I don't know where this coach is going to go. Now that I also see a coach. By the way, I also have the exact same coach skin as him. Oh, he's going straight. I bet this tractor trailer behind me is also going to go straight. Yeah, because he's probably coded to go that way. Well, that car's from Austria. I don't know where in Austria, it just says B. It's still pretty cool nonetheless. Okay, then we'll just pretend that didn't happen. We'll also pretend that that didn't happen either. That I nearly crashed into that guy. We gotta make a full-on U-turn here. Oh, we'll just make a loop around the roundabout. It's all good. We are spot on time. Taking that break in mind before we continue was absolutely perfect. Because it made sure that we got here on time and not like an hour and a half early.
Überpünktlich. Das ist ja kaum zu glauben.
We're literally 5 minutes ahead of schedule, lady. Like, it's not that impressive.
Ich würde mir gerne mal die Füße vertreten.
I'm just laughing at this. Bros, guys. We are literally right here, guys, okay? Like, I could not... Like, we could not be any closer than this. Alright, guys. Now, let me tell you guys something before I leave you. We didn't even take a break. We were right here the whole time. They literally asked me to take a break at the final stop where everyone, like, absolutely needs to get on. Anyway, guys, let me just take a picture in front of all my passengers. There we go. Let me take an even better shot with, like, more of the coach. And let me also, I'm gonna open up these back ones, too, just in case they have some effect on the aesthetic. Which they don't, but it's still all cool. Alright. It is 6 p.m. on a Friday in Germany. I feel like, because with that, like, break you take in the afternoon, isn't it, like, doesn't work, like, get off, like, 6 or 7 or something? So, it's not even rush hour yet. I mean, it is rush hour. It's like the beginning of it, but we got here in the nick of time. Alright, let's log out of our Flixbus app and let us see how we did. We did pretty good. We didn't refuel, which is good. Yeah, we didn't... Yeah, I don't know how you get rest and quality. Do you have to, like, take breaks every 2 hours or something? Air conditioning, 98%. Probably because I had to turn off the engine a couple times. That was probably why. I probably turned off the engine for, like, not even a minute. Or There was one accident, one radar control. No pedestrians were injured, no properties were damaged. And we maintained driving time 50%. What the hell?
We've been fed that lie so long now, we believe without doubt. Seems it's coming to a close before we figure it out. How many years will we live this way? We just sit back and hope one day that all our cares will go away and everything will be okay. Without change, we can't have satisfaction. Don't tell me to relax when you won't go take any action. But even with these problems, I'm the eternal optimist. I keep on pushing.
Oh man, that song was good. We could go to football DLC, but I think that's it for the stream. Okay, well, as long as the game quits off, that's all I cared about. Add a caption. My passengers and I just arrived in Constance. Uploading screenshot to Steam Cloud. Keiner mag dich. I do not know what that means. German is completely different than Spanish or French or just anything. So, yeah. Let's get that German translation out. Okay then, and on that note, we are going to end the stream right now, alright? Okay, guys. See you in a bit. Well, okay. See you later, guys.